Alan. I'm going to take all of the $5 million inheritance from Dad just because I'm the first son and I'm an elite. You're okay without your cut, right? Alan, you have to listen to me. This is important. Okay. Make sure you decline the inheritance. What?
Trouble Busters!
Alan, thank you, always. I feel like I'll have a great sleep. What are you talking about, Dad? You still have a long way ahead of you. Let's go to places that you've always wanted to go. Let's do things that you've always wanted to do. My name is Alan. I'm visiting my father at the hospital today. Oh, hey, Alan. Hey, Bill. Long time no see. How have you been? I was wondering where you've been. I've been getting great luck with money. Okay. So I wanted to talk to you, Alan. I'm going to take all of the $5 million inheritance from Dad just because I'm the first son and I'm an elite. You're okay without your cut, right? Is that something we should be talking about right now? Of course! The sooner the better to talk about these things. I understand where you're coming from, but aren't you worried about Dad? Yeah, this sucks for him. Hey, you're being ridiculous. So, now what are we gonna do about the inheritance? I'm okay without taking anything.
I know you're just trying to be stoic.
What? Oh, I get it. I know you're trying to get more inheritance by kissing Dad's butt like that. That's not true. I just want to spend as much time as I can with Dad. I wanted to pay my gratitude and respect to Dad for having me as part of his family. I know that's the official reason, but the real reason is because you're trying to take as much inheritance as possible. No, I said— Listen, the more family members we have, the more expenses we'll spend. We need that money and we deserve that money. You should be more considerate, Alan. I know you can make a wise choice. All right, time is ticking towards the moment we become millionaires.
I can't wait for that moment.
He never comes to visit, Dad, and he only talked about the inheritance when he finally visited. Isn't he worried about Dad at all? I wanted to get mad, but I decided to hold myself for Dad's sake. Dad, I'm sorry. Did I wake you? No, Bill is right. I thought inheritance is something we should talk about. Dad, I don't really— Alan, you have to listen to me. This is important. Okay. Make sure you decline the inheritance. What? Just do as I say. Okay. Oh, Dad? Shortly after this incident, my father passed away. I was sad as I remembered all the great memories I had with him. Also, I decided to do as my father told me to. Are you really going to decline the inheritance? Dad asked me to. That's why.
This is great, Bill.
Yeah, we're gonna live luxuriously for the rest of our lives.
I'm so excited for our future.
I guess Dad knew exactly what he was doing to leave all his inheritance for me. I knew I was the chosen child. I'm so grateful to have such a great father. While I was shocked in different ways, there was a turning point. Is that true? Yes, I'd like to say that you made a wise decision for yourself. If this is the truth— I tried to reach out to my brother multiple times after that, but he would either fend me off or not respond to my messages at all. He would only say that the inheritance is all his. There's nothing I can really do to help him at this point. I'm not going to let him get away with this. Trouble Busters! I need to get over it sooner or later. Alan! My dear brother, what's the matter? I need to talk to you about something. What is it about? I have great news for you. I'll give you some of Dad's inheritance. What? Why are you saying that all of a sudden? Should I be prepared for a storm? Oh, don't be like that. I just thought about it further.
That's right. Don't be so humble and go ahead.
Have you been able to live luxuriously at all? I'd like to hear how luxuriously you've been living. Well... Why don't you go ahead and brag about it? Or are you on the opposite end of the spectrum, being chased down to pay off a huge debt? Did you? It looks like I'm right. And you're here to make me take some of the burden off of your chest, right? You're making it sound so bad. I just didn't really understand how inheritance works. Dad's $5 million inheritance is worth that value only because the property he owned is worth that value. By selling that property, you would be able to get $5 million. I know that, but I haven't had luck selling the property. Damn it, I thought it was worth $5 million. You would have to make sure that the property is in perfect condition, too. Dad's property had been in an area where the population has been declining, and it also hasn't been maintained too well for the longest time, and that's why you're facing those challenges. In addition, he had to pay property taxes, and he wasn't able to leave us much cash for inheritance. This was why he told me to decline his inheritance.
That's exactly right. We can't even sell the property, but we've been chased down to pay inheritance tax and property tax. All we're doing is spending, but not earning a single penny.
Just calm down for a second.
I can't possibly calm down in a situation like this.
That's right. We had no idea about any of this when we inherited his property. Shouldn't you have done your research before inheriting the property? But there was a lot of paperwork, and I just wanted to get it all over with, and that was why. Whatever the reason was, it doesn't change your negligence. Shut up! You're my family, so you'll have to— I can't do that. You can't just tell me that you can't. You're being completely ridiculous. You're just trying to make me take handle of your problems. Besides, the debt that you made thinking that you'll pay off with Dad's inheritance has nothing to do with me. Okay then. Once we finish paying off the debt, we can divide the money for sure. I don't understand what you're saying. You're not making any sense at all. This isn't a mail-in rebate. In that case, we can all go eat out at high-end restaurants together.
Well, that sounds great.
You keep jumping off of different topics. Stop changing the subject. Why do you keep complaining about this? How do I get you to take some of the negative inheritance? I can't do what I can't do. I told you that I already declined the inheritance. All you have to do is take back that declination. Bill, declining the inheritance is something that's registered with a lawyer and the court. Once the decline goes through, it's not something that can be taken back. But wasn't there a law where the family can be obligated to take a certain portion of the inheritance even if the beneficiary declines to inherit? What? I don't think there's a law like that. I think it's called the statutory share.
Oh, I remember that.
Statutory share is the portion of an estate that the beneficiary is entitled to receive, which is often called the forced share. And therefore, I'm gonna force you to inherit the negative inheritance. Nice try, but you don't have a choice. Bill, I'm sorry to tell you this when you look so excited about this, but statutory share is also called elective share. Unless I elect to inherit, it's not something you can force me to do. Huh? If I don't claim for it, there won't be any statutory share that I'd be taking. Then can't you just claim it? I'm surprised you have the guts to ask me to do that. Either way, I already declined it and there's nothing we can do about it. Bill, you need to give up at this point. Oh, please, don't be like that. You used to be a kind brother to me. Joyce!
Get it together, Bill. Just think about it. Alan was aware of all of this, but chose not to tell us. This means that he did it on purpose.
That's true. If only you had told me about this, I wouldn't be in so much trouble right now. Alan, you better take the negative inheritance just because you were an accomplice.
No, I told you about it. I tried calling you and I also texted you, but neither of you was willing to listen to what I was trying to say.
Huh? Did you ever?
Are you still trying to blame me at this point?
Damn it!
But hold on.
What is it?
Can't we just go ahead and do what Alan did too?
What do you mean?
We can decline the inheritance.
Oh, that's right! I haven't thought about that. This is great! We're gonna be released from this horrible burden. Joyce, you're a genius! Huh? What's so funny?
Stop laughing.
I mean, about the statutory share, too. The two of you seem to be completely clueless, and I just thought it was funny.
Huh? You were able to decline it, so I'm sure we can do that too.
You have the right to decline the inheritance as long as it's within 3 months of knowing about the inheritance. It's been more than 6 months since Dad passed away, so you don't have that option at this point.
What?
You already agreed to inherit all assets from Dad, and you can't pretend like you never agreed to it.
Oh my goodness. Does this mean that either way we have no choice but to deal with the debt? I don't want to have to live like this.
Me neither.
Well, I have to meet an insurance adjuster soon. I think we're done talking.
Oh, please.
I already told you that I can't.
Insurance? Hold on.
What is he trying to do now?
Alan, aren't you hiding something from me? I know there's a hidden inheritance.
There isn't such a thing, and if there was, it would have been stated in his will.
You're lying. Wasn't Dad enrolled in life insurance? I know he was.
Wow. In that case, we can pay off our debt with that money.
You don't get it, do you?
Huh?
I'm just shocked about how you've stayed so ignorant about anything that had to do with Dad.
If I was so ignorant, I wouldn't have known about his life insurance.
I don't have to hear any of your nonsense.
And I don't care if you're mad at me or not. Just answer my question.
I took his life insurance, and it's already been spent.
What?
I discovered this when I was declining the inheritance.
That's not my question. Why did you take all the insurance money?
Dad was aware of your financial problems, so he decided to name me as his only beneficiary.
But that doesn't make it okay for you to spend it all. It's an inheritance.
Bill, you're severely misunderstanding something. Insurance money isn't part of the inheritance.
What? Really?
It's not part of the inheritance, and needless to say, not a statutory share either.
Oh, I see. I didn't know any of this.
Honey, get it together.
Oh, okay. Alan, you better cut out all these jokes. There's no way you would have been able to spend all of his life insurance in such a short span of time.
I don't think you were living luxuriously the way we have.
I don't know what makes you think you get to brag about how you lived luxuriously when you wouldn't have been able to afford it, but if you want, I can show you my bank statement. Here.
Oh, it's true.
30,000 on the funeral? Huh. Is that it?
Alan, what is this?
As you can see, and as I told you earlier, Dad wasn't able to leave much cash for us because of all the expenses for the property he owned. That was why he only enrolled in the minimal life insurance plan that he could have afforded to enroll in.
So, does that mean it all went to his funeral expenses?
That's right.
You're lying! This is ridiculous! He only cared for himself! I'm in so much trouble because of him!
You really don't get it.
Huh?
I'm telling you that you don't understand a thing about Dad!
How dare you!
Dad said that he wanted me to tell you about the inheritance too. He said he didn't want any of us to end up taking his burden.
But look at what's happening now!
Not just that, whenever I went to visit him, he would always ask me about you. He was more concerned for the two of you than he was concerned about himself. He was such a kind father, and I'm not going to forgive you guys if you insult him 1 second longer.
Alan!
Bill, what do we do?
We'll leave for today.
What?
It's okay. We're short on money, but we have plenty of time.
Hey, wait up!
I'm not gonna let you bring me down no matter what you do. Who is that? It's you guys again.
I'm coming in.
What?
That's my brother.
Who is he?
Alan, I'm gonna need you to pay me back the money that Bill borrowed from me.
What?
You're a co-signer for him.
A co-signer?
We were able to figure things out about the property by borrowing from local financial firms, but we haven't been able to make our payments.
So, we're going to have you pay it off for us.
No way! Here, your name is on here.
Oh my goodness.
Since you're our co-signer, you don't have the right to refuse to pay.
Oh, you're such a kind man to pay off your brother's debt.
You guys are terrible. Okay, you can be mad at us, but you're gonna pay off.
Did you really think this was going to work?
What? You can say whatever you want, but
I'm sorry to ask, but which financial firm are you from? May I ask what the interest rate is?
I'm from Trub Financial Firm, and the interest is 50% every 10 days.
See, there we go.
What?
The way you handle your business is illegal, which makes it invalid. Therefore, I don't have any obligation to pay you anything.
We know exactly what we're doing, no matter what you say.
Even if that contract is forged?
What?
I've never co-signed for a debt for my brother to begin with.
What do you mean?
They made me their co-signer without my consent.
Alan, you're lying.
No, you're the one who's lying.
Don't let him fool you. He's lying to you. I made sure Alan co-signed for me.
Should we take that handwriting to the analytics? Not only that, I have a lawyer that I've been working with who helped me decline Dad's inheritance. If you're really going to fight this game, I'm ready for it. You don't want the police to be involved, do ya?
This guy has powerful allies. Sir, aren't you going to do anything about this?
Okay, if you're gonna tell me that you haven't signed it, I'll take your word for it.
Why are you taking his word for it? You can't let him treat you like this.
But this is your debt to begin with. All we do is make you guys pay for the money you borrowed from us.
What?
But he's a co-signer.
Let's just pretend that the co-signer never existed.
Hold on, you can't do that.
Shut up, this is your debt, and it only makes it right for you to pay for it.
Oh, no!
You should have made a wiser choice when you decided to borrow money.
I mean, the banks are strict about their audits, and I thought I'd be able to figure something out.
I'm sure you'll be facing some challenges, and I wish you the best of luck with it all.
Oh my goodness!
But hold on.
What is it?
If they're being illegal with the ways they handle things, doesn't that mean that all the deals we made with them will be invalid?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Joyce, you're a genius.
I don't think it works like that.
Huh?
Alan is right. Let me ask if you have anyone who backs you up?
Oh.
We just don't want to deal with the lawyer, that's all.
Of course we can hire a lawyer too.
That's such an obvious lie. You have a huge debt. How are you going to afford to hire a lawyer?
We were hoping you didn't realize that.
So now I can go ahead and get you hooked up with a job to pay off the debt.
Hook up with a job?
Oh my goodness. Bill, this is all your fault.
No, it wasn't just my fault.
Shut up. This is happening because you didn't do your research about the inheritance.
But you kept spending more than what we should have. You've got us into this trouble as much as I did, and we're going together. Look, we don't have all the time in the world. Let's not forget that we're waiting on you guys. He brought more guys out of nowhere.
All right, time to go now.
Hey, Alan, can't you do something about this?
What are you expecting me to do?
I mean, aren't we?
A family?
Bill, you and I are only formally a family.
Oh, don't be like that. You and I are bonded.
No, we're not. My only family that I had was Dad, and no one else. The two of you need to clean up after your own mess.
Oh, no!
My brother and his wife were taken away by the debt collectors. They currently work in the countryside while they work hard to pay off their debts. As for me, I've been feeling a lot better after being free from all the problems that my brother had been causing me. 2 years later, Dad, I'm finally getting married.
We have a video letter from Alan's father, Mr. Anthony. Hey, Alan, how are you? If you're watching this video, it means that you're finally getting married to the love of your life. I won't take much of your time, but there's just one thing I want to tell you. Congratulations! I'm happy for you, and I hope you live happily with your wife. I've always been proud of you, son, and I know you'll be successful with everything you do. Take care. Oh, Dad, I'll work hard. I've always been proud of myself for being raised by a father like you.
Trouble Busters!